thing, you set up a vibrational frequency within yourself that simply does not match the vibrational frequency of your source. And when that happens, that vibrational discord is shown to you or indicated to you by your emotion that you would call negative emotion. There is a conscious awareness of vibrational relativity that is necessary before you can be the deliberate creator of your own experience. You must be aware of the vibrational nature that is you in relationship with what you're projecting right here, right now. So whether you are focused in your past, in your present, or in your future, whatever you are giving your attention to is causing you to activate a vibration. And that activated vibration is resonating or not with the active vibration that is really you. Did you hear us say a moment ago that when you ask, it is given? Do you know what the full implication of that is? That means that when contrast has helped you to know what you don't want, in that moment, clarity of what you do want is born. And that clarity radiates from you, whether you speak it in words or not, as a vibrational signal. And in the moment that that signal emanates from you, source energy flows with the rocket of your desire. Every time.
Station of something that's going to change things for all of us. And when it is, we don't get to know about it. And this is factual. So, and then this is where the disarming comes in. If I sit down and I even say something like that as a spiritual teacher, they say, oh, what do you mean, brother? There's tons of things. Now look what you benefit off of. You should be grateful. Well, wait a minute. I'm not talking about me. I'm straight. If I leave out of this thing right now, I know where to go and I know what to do. I'm talking about the billions of people that I've come also to assist with the knowledge and the information. What's going to happen to them? Are we developing any massive levels of technology that's going to end up pushing us all into our next stage? Shoot, they're yet to admit the president is still sitting there not saying, okay, you guys have chakras. You need to go research those. There's no authority that's saying that, hey, you have an auric field. The dream thing. Let us explain to you the dream thing and what's going on. In this arena that we're in, there is no subject of spirituality that's introduced into the common curriculum of the day. So that way we have, once we get done drinking and driving and all the other stuff that we do, when we're ready to get out of here at, like, let's say 25, 26, let's say Earth, it could be a party place from 25 to 26, and I wouldn't see a problem with that. Excuse me, from maybe 15, 16 to 26, I wouldn't see a problem with that. But then as any person generally gets 26, 27, 28, moves into 30s, it's now like, okay, well, what am I going to do in my life? By 35, when you hit the mid area, it's like, okay, whatever grandma's doing, I need to start figuring out if she really is right about this whole afterlife thing. But guess what? There's no grandma. There's really no one to go and start to get the details. Not the, I think this is what they said and this is what the Zeta showed me. Not any of that, but the actual details, because see, on our planet, our ancestors knew those details. There was no guessing for them. There was nothing that they needed to learn. They were coming from a place that they already knew into a place that needed to know. Versus we appear in a place that we don't know anything and then won't tell us anything. So we have to get it ourselves. And this is why I say, now I'm not playing anymore. Not that I was playing in the first place, but I can definitely say what I was doing previous to this could be perceived as playing compared to what I'm about to do next. And it's because
the truth of the matter is that most people don't realize that the majority of people suffer their first major heart attack on Monday morning between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. People getting ready to go to jobs that they don't like, jobs that are making them sick. What is it that you could love doing 7 days a week that'll bring a smile to your face? You've got to start saying yes to your life. You've got to start saying yes to your dreams, yes to your unfolding future, yes to your potential. You know, every year I used to say, this is my year. But ladies and gentlemen, one good year won't be enough for me. How many of you can use a good decade? Raise your hands, please. Fantastic. All right, now, here's what I want to do. I want to share with you how you can begin to make this your decade. How many of you know within yourself, if you ask yourself the question, have I done all that I'm capable of doing or being and living up to my potential, how many of you have to really answer, no, I have not done all that I can do? Raise your hands, please. Okay, very good. Now, here's what we know. That people don't do what they know in life, but what they do is they operate within the context of the vision they have of themselves. So what I want to share with you is how to begin to get a larger vision of yourself and how to begin to make this your decade. Because in order to do that, it's going to be very challenging. It's going to require a lot of work on your part, an ongoing process of personal and professional self-mastery. And it's going to require that you begin to see yourself worthy of the requirements in terms of effort, in terms of commitment, in terms of action, in terms of preparation, or whatever it is that you need to do in order to take your life where you want to take it. So one of the first things I ask you to do is I want you to look at your life right now and think about something that's important to you, something that gives your life a sense of value. Think about something that you'd like to have, or something you'd like to create for you or your family or for society. I want you to hold this thought in mind. Now, one of the first things I want you to do is don't worry about the inner conversation that you're going to have. Don't worry about how you're going to do it. That's going to come. You're going to develop a plan of action. You will find the way. You'll become the kind of person that can attract the people, the resources, and everything you need in order to make that become reality. But I want you to be mindful of your inner conversation. I remember once I was sitting in an audience, and Zig Ziglar, who I consider one of the greatest motivational speakers on the planet, he was giving a speech, and I was out in the audience, and I saw him going back and forth, and within myself I said,